Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Ask Alexa Therapy. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Well, tonight I wanted to go over finding your voice and setting boundaries with others. So many times it's so hard to speak up, to find your voice, to set boundaries, to maintain boundaries, because a lot of times it feels uncomfortable. Sometimes we know it might ruffle somebody else's feathers. So, in order not to cause any issues, sometimes we just sit back and allow boundaries to be crossed just so the other person doesn't get upset. It's really important to find your voice so you can set these boundaries, so you can teach people how to treat you. It's also very important in defining, building, and maintaining your sense of self-worth and your sense of self. It's actually a victory for yourself when you're able to use your voice to set a precedent, to explain your feelings, and to always keep that line in the sand with others. And this could be with a family member, this could be with a loved one, a friend, a work colleague, and just sometimes people you meet in everyday different activities. I would really encourage each person to practice setting boundaries. At first, it might feel very uncomfortable and stepping out of your comfortable zone. That's okay. But the more you practice it, the more you keep doing it, you'll really find it'll start becoming a part of human nature for you. It's very important that you build up your confidence, that you know your self-worth is worth telling people things that you like, things that you don't like, and again, saying no. So many times it is hard to say no, to maybe disappoint somebody else, but that happens in life. We can't make everybody like us and we can't make everybody happy, especially when it's always at our expense. I'm not saying to be selfish and only think about yourself. I'm saying sense of self, self-care, and set the boundaries. And I think so many times in this modern day, people are confused about self-worth, sense of self, caring for yourself, self-care, and being selfish. There's definitely a huge, huge difference. Self-care is knowing your boundaries, is knowing how to be vulnerable, but also knowing when to say no and say, you know what, this doesn't really work for me. It's not always about trying to please everybody or only doing and only thinking about yourself. Yes, we want to think about other people. We want to empathize with other people. We want to respect other people. But we have to make sure we listen to ourselves and we respect our boundaries and what makes us comfortable and what makes us uncomfortable. So again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep sending in your questions to info@askalexatherapy.com. I'll be answering your questions here every Sunday at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, I wanted to thank everyone for all of your wonderful birthday wishes over the weekend. My birthday was yesterday. It was amazing. Had a really, really great time. And it's really important to be able to celebrate yourself, celebrate your self-worth, celebrate your accomplishments, and just celebrate life. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Everybody have a good night and God bless.